From brokerage operations to how listings are being marketed, the coronavirus is real estate agents adapting to these extraordinary circumstances. So Katie Johansen, a real estate agent at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties, is here to give us a COVID-19 update on the real estate market. Katie, great to have you with us this morning. So how is the market changing because of what's going on with this COVID-19 situation?
You know, so far we haven't seen much of a slowdown. Although the numbers will kind of continue to tell us the story as this progresses, people are still interested in buying and selling real estate. And so now we're focused on making that happen while keeping everybody safe and keeping everyone's health in mind. I do have some numbers here with me that I pulled from January 1st to March 24th of last year versus this year. And we're actually up right now with our new listings that have come on the market. Versus last year. We're also up with our under contract listings. So that means more homes so far have gone under contract in 2020 than in 2019. Sold listings are a bit down, but not enough to really be a concern. So things are looking really strong.
Boy, that is really great news because I didn't think I was going to hear that from you this morning. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah. What are some unique things that you're doing right now to work with buyers and sellers through this, though?
Well, we've had to get a little creative, and we're always coming up with new ideas on what we can do. Obviously, technology plays a huge role in this, and we're fortunate to have the tools that we do. We are using FaceTime video conferencing calls like Zoom to communicate, face-to-face with our clients rather than just doing calls or texts. We're creating virtual tours with programs like Matterport that allow you to walk through a home virtually in 3D. There's also videos we can do. We've also now switched to virtual open houses using Facebook Live. And all the closing documents, those are the only things that can't be signed electronically. Everything from the offer through the whole process can be signed electronically.
I got to ask you, have you had anybody just look at a house virtually and be like, okay, I'll take it and get a deal done without them even stepping in the house yet?
It's happened.
Has
it's
it
happened.
really?
And actually a tool we're using right now is if that is necessary, then we're putting a clause in there that you can have the opportunity at the inspection then to walk through the home. That limits the number of times that you're in the home and possibly exposing anybody to things.
Congratulations.
So there's ways to get creative.
That is incredible. What kind of things are you doing now, though, to protect your consumers as you're, trying to do your normal business, whether you are walking them through homes or whatnot?
Right. The National Association of Realtors has some guidelines out for us that we're following very closely. We are, if we have to physically enter a home, we're washing our hands really well, also using hand sanitizer as an added bonus. And then just trying not to touch anything in the house. If we do have to touch things like doorknobs or light switches, we're wiping those down. And it's not just real estate agents. The whole, housing industry has kind of come together and made changes to keep everybody safe. Mortgage lenders can take in, from start to finish electronically. Home inspectors are limiting the number of people that are allowed at an inspection, and then also cleaning, wearing gloves, things like that. And closing companies, title companies, have actually switched to a curbside no contact closing. So that's kind of been very cool. We also want to protect people, though, not only just with their safety, we want to protect you with the safety of the transaction. And so North Dakota and Minnesota Association of Realtors have both come out with addendums we can add to contracts that you can either postpone it if, an event happens that interferes with the closing if one of the parties is affected by COVID-19. It gives us solutions to work with that.
Great stuff. Katie, quickly, how do people get a hold of you?
My number is 701-870-6385. You can also reach out to me through email, katie@bhhspreproperties.com.
Katie Johansen, great stuff. And thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We got much more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.